Good morning. Welcome back to Almost Home Ranch. I know it's been a little while, but we are here on a November 17th Sunday, and it is raining slash snowing. If you can see in the back here, it's trying to snow, but it's just a little bit warm. So that reminds me of some things that we have to get ready here for winter and for plowing and all the fun stuff. So I've got a review to do today, and we're going to do an unpacking of a snowblower that was sent to me, and we're gonna assemble it, and I'll give you my thoughts. Anyway, here we go. All right, so here we are in the nice, warm, dry shop, and I have an assistant here today, Kurt. Say hi.
Hi.
He's going to help me unbox this. So what do we have here today? Let me pull this up. This is, again, this was sent to me to review. And since we're in the throes of almost winter here, I think this is probably going to come in handy. This is a Powersmart 24-inch two-stage cordless snow thrower, they call it. Okay, it runs on a 80-volt battery, 6 amp hour. Supposedly the charging time is 90 minutes, 24-inch width, and we'll see how much snow it can actually do. Once we get enough snow, we'll take it outside and do some trials on that too. It's 140 pounds, and it's supposed to throw pretty far. So this is a totally cordless snowblower. It has a battery pack that plugs into the unit, and I've never had one of these before, so I guess we'll find out if it's good or not. Right, Kurt?
Yep.
Okay, so here we go. Let's take it out of the box. And I need some help to do this. So let's take a look. Let me grab the camera here and show you what we got. So this comes, this was shipped to us here, and supposedly it's pretty much self-explanatory. We'll take it apart, take it out of the box and put it together, and then we'll charge the battery. Okay? So, all right, hopefully you can see better. Well, let's see. You got the instructions? Oh, yeah, okay. Well, that's good. We'll take a look at those in a second. Let's take all this out. Let's see. Here, take this off. This will just come out like that. I think we're going to cut down the box. More cardboard to burn. Okay, what do we got here, Kurt? What's that? Looks like we got the control assembly here. We're going to set that aside. Okay. Oh yeah. All right, let's leave those in there for now. Okay. And yeah, we're going to cut down this box. How about that?
It's like a shovel.
What is that?
Looks like a shovel.
This is, I have a feeling about this shovel that this is going to be useful. Okay.
Okay, I think that's the clean out the...
Take this out. Okay, and I want you to film this unboxing, Kurt. Okay? No, just put it right here. Come over here. Okay. So you gotta be really steady, okay? Let me get my box cutter. Where are the box cutters? Oh, I think I know. All right, we're gonna cut down the side here. You don't have to film with that one right now. I'm gonna put that aside. I'm just gonna cut the box. That way we don't have to lift it out. Isn't that a good idea, Kurt? Okay. One side done. It's really not, what were you saying, Kurt? Not too much to assemble here? Huh?
Yeah, there's not that much to assemble.
Oh, there's one side. Okay. That's a good thing, because then we don't have to build it from scratch, huh? Oh, there's some more boxes over here to look at.
These might be the batteries.
Oh, that could be.
I know this one's probably the battery.
Is it heavy?
Yeah,
Well,
this
that's
battery.
it. Okay, let's set it aside for now.
There's the battery.
And that's probably the charger. No, here, just a second. Put it down so that people can see. It can't be in front of it. All right, let's take this out. Well, here, just a second. Hold on.
I don't have sharp enough fingers.
There we go.
Clipped them last night.
I would guess that's the charger.
Yeah, there's the charger.
Okay, let's take it out and we'll show people what this is about. Well, this is a big charger, bigger than I've seen before with anything else. Show me the battery. Okay, here, I'll trade you. Yeah, that is a big battery. Wow. Okay, well, it looks like it's mostly charged. See?
Oh, wow.
And that, we're going to have to plug that in. And let's see, what does this look like? You just kind of put it in like this.
Yep.
Yep. Looks pretty easy. It does have a sled there. I don't like that it lifts up like that. That should have a channel in there, actually. Personally, I do like the battery indicator. Again, this is a 6 amp hour battery. Wow. Why don't you go plug that in over there by the door and then come on back and we'll take this thing out. Okay. Well, this is a little bit unconventional. Oh, I see. Huh. How you doing with that charger? Coming along?
Whoops.
What happens when there's too much stuff around here? Okay, let's just walk it down the back here. We'll take the box out. Okay, why don't you take the box away? Those bolts first. Looks like this was they tried to secure this down. They didn't do a very good job, but where's my box cutter? Oh, it's in my pocket.
Yeah.
Hold this. Usually they have a pallet. I just had a little piece of wood here and tried to, no, you got to take it away.
Well, of course I'm going to take it with the whole box.
Okay, take away the whole box.
Good enough to look at that.
Okay. We'll put this down and we'll take a closer look at this thing.
Should we take up this?
Yep, you can go ahead and take all that plastic wrap off. So what do we have here in front? It looks like we have a conventional snowblower front end, which has a 90-degree transaxle in here that converts the energy from horizontal to vertical. That also has an impeller, which is looks like it's metal. So that's good. If it was plastic, I'd have big concerns. This is all metal as well. Seems to be a pretty good gauge. It seems to be a little loose. But I don't think it's... There are some bolts here that need to be tightened. Yes, I can see that already. Okay, probably loosed up to shipping. And in the blower compartment here, and that's the chute that comes up. Instead of the engine, essentially we have this power pack, and then we have actually looks like real pneumatic tires that actually have some pretty good grips on them. This seems to be a nice soft rubber design, so hopefully they grip. I think one of my recommendations seems to me the track system that a lot of snowblowers have, I think is a much better design. Gives you a lot more traction, especially rather because it's driving this unit moving forward, and it's pretty heavy at the same time. All right, so here is the spot for the battery. Can you hold that out? It doesn't. That's one thing. I wish it would hold itself. The battery just sits right in there and snaps in, and I believe the cover. So it's pretty simple. No engine other than just the battery. Motor is down below. Of course, you can't see any of that here. It must be in here, yeah. Okay, so we'll assemble the rest together here and see how that goes.
It's snowing outside.
Yep, it is snowing. How appropriate is it that we get to assemble this on the day that it's snowing, like most people? Okay, we have the instructions, found the instructions. This, first thing we have to do is install this bar on the back. The problem is in shipping that we lost a bolt, but luckily it takes 4 and we have 3. But I found another one. Where's the other ones?
Up there.
Up here. Okay. Let's go ahead and install these. Okay. I can't see if your head's in the way. That's what my dad always said. Okay, I'm gonna go get a light so that we can see what we're doing. Can you see that? Let me bring the camera over there and see what we're doing. Okay, so
Get this thing aligned.
yeah, you put the top one in, then you can put the bottom one in. You got it?
Yep.
So I would prefer if they actually would send the bolts in a bag. rather than rattle out of the box, because that's essentially what happened. Have you guys started yet?
Just about. Let me. It's in the hole. I think it is. Yes, it's in the hole.
Okay. Put the top one in. Essentially, it looks like they have nutserts that they put into the steel. Okay, what about the other side?
Both sides are in.
Both sides are in. Okay, let's find the right socket. It's metric. My guess is about 12. No, small socket.
That's it. You are right on.
Really?
Yep.
Isn't that something? Okay.
Okay, we'll see. Is this the right way? No, it's the other way.
Remember, righty tighty, lefty loosey.
Yeah. Go this way.
It's fine. You can. You
I'm
can.
tightening it by hand. Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and tighten it up. Whoop.
No,
That's. Yep. The other way. You like building things, Kurt?
yes.
Oh, I can't see because your hand's in the way. There we go.
The bottom and tighten this one up.
And it looks like they have some kind of plastic over the shaft there, huh? For
Yeah.
a spacer. Not sure what that serves.
To protect it. Maybe if you're going over rocks in the snow.
Rocks in the snow. If you got rocks in the snow, we have bigger problems.
I don't know. It's an idea.
I hope it doesn't keep the axle from shifting right and left, because that would not be good. You almost got it? Okay, we'll tighten them at the end. Okay, that's probably a different size.
Yeah,
Do the bottom first because I got that from my bolt bin. I also see another nut that's missing here that was probably lost in shipping. Not good.
a nut or a bolt?
A nut that goes onto a
There's
bolt.
nuts up here.
No, but there's
There
a...
was. There's two nuts up there.
Okay, so that's probably a 13 or a 14 on that one.
Let's see. Let's try a 13.
Okay.
Oh, right on.
See, after a while you get the hang of the things. Always put your socket on your ratchet before.
It might help.
Yeah. Seems to be the right size. Boy, looks a good thing we had an extra bolt. Your hand's in the way too. Good and tight? Almost?
Yeah, I just try
Nope.
the bottom.
Wait. Nope. Shoot.
More? You
Yep.
want tight?
Yep, let me. Oh yeah. Okay, go back to the other one and tighten the rest. See, after a while, you get the hang of what is too tight and too tight. Now, let me test it. Okay. Nope.
Well, I don't have as much strength as you, so.
Because you know what? If you don't tighten these down,
It's gonna come loose and you're gonna lose it.
especially in the snow. Okay, that's good. You know why I say that?
Because it's probably happened to you.
It's happened. Not in the snow, but
On other things.
other things. And then you kind of scurry to find the bolt, and you'll never find it because it's in the dirt or in the snow. Okay, that should be good. Next thing. What does the instructions say for the next thing?
Oh, we got that bar on. Step 2. You know I gotta put that on.
Okay, why don't you bring it over? Okay, I'm going to put the camera back. All right. So what do we got next? Do we have to put these bolts in now? Okay, this should be really easy. Hand me a bolt. Okay, I usually like to do these. You see that they've got these are lock nuts. Okay, and always put the smooth side out. Do you know why we would put the smooth side out?
No.
No?
So you don't rub up against it?
Well, yeah, otherwise you're going to rub up against your pants and rip your pants or something like that, because that'll happen. Can you give me a 12? And I'll tighten this on this side.
Sure.
Okie dokie. Not a 12.
It's 11.
Nope, 13.
Oh, it's bigger. It looked like it
13.
was smaller.
Okay. You can do your side, I'll do my side. How about that?
Sounds good.
Is that a deal?
Yep.
Okay, I see a cord that we have that needs to be plugged in somewhere. And
What is this?
just a second before you do that. Wait. It has
That
to.
doesn't go to the right.
It's got to go on top of this deal. Okay. And then, but just a second. I want to show on the camera how that works. Okay.
Yep. We'll take the right one.
Okay, your side. Your turn. You can go get the camera here and we'll see what's going on. Some assembly required. Okay, we have this connector here. And just a second. And you see that this is this connector here. I had to put my flashlight on. It's got a lot of connections in there. So I'm going to, rather than put it after, I'm going to put it in front. Okay? So this is only one way that this connector can go. And it goes like this.
You have to get those lines lined up.
Yep. And then this is a watertight connector. I'm pretty sure.
Should be.
Okay, this locking mechanism is weird. I don't know who thought about this. But somehow it's supposed to turn. Careful.
I got that. Ow, that hurt.
Oh, there we go. Now that should probably have a wire tie. If I was doing that, I would put a wire tie on it. So let me go find a wire tie. Okay, so I found wire ties here, and I like to wire tie things so that they don't just flop in the breeze. No wire ties were provided, so but I'm going to do this myself. So this connector, which finally got closed, I'm going to actually wire tie it right in the middle. How about like that?
Sounds good. Looks good.
And again, it's on the inside, so it doesn't bother. I should probably get another one. If you can find one, Kurt, that would be super great. Okay. Looks like we got all kinds of controls here. We'll snip those ends. You find one? Okay, can you hold this? No, don't put your hand for there. Just at the bottom. Okay, I'm going to put another one down here just to make everything pretty and out of the way, because if something can be snagged, it will be snagged, right? Okay. What's our next part of our instruction that we should be doing? We'll cut those off a little later. Okay, looks like we have a chute control here.
Now we have to put on this, which I have.
And we have
all I have to do
auger.
is tighten them. We have to tighten those. That's the next step.
Okay, so you already put that in there where it's supposed to be?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and do that. You're going to need,
Those
that's
are
probably a 10,
either-
and you're going to need a 10 wrench as well, okay?
Yeah.
Of course. Looks like it's got a chute deflector that you can move. Let's see how that works. Okay, on the controls here we have, oh yeah, sure enough. As we do that, it actually pulls down on the chute with a simple mechanism here. I don't know, to me it seems a little bit plasticky, but I suppose if that's all it's doing, I suppose it's okay. What else do we have here? We have a neutral and forward and reverse, looks like variable speed, and then this must be the safety. You have to have two hands on the system, this one and that one, and then you just adjust the deal. Okay, of course, where is the switch? Here's my question. That throttle control, I don't know, could be a little bit better. Here is a lamp switch for a light. Seems okay. Start switch is here. Battery indicator, fault indicator if we get something stuck in there. And this is turning the chute right and left. Oh yeah, look at this, Kurt. See? That works actually pretty good. Nice and smooth. Okay. And then this is, there's a safety switch down below here. And then, oh, okay, that engages the auger. Okay. Okay, well, looks like we only have one thing to do, and that is to put these skids on the front. No, you need to get a 10 wrench.
I need two things. I need a wrench and then this. Because it spins with this nut.
Okay, so now we're down here installing these skid shoes on the bottom. And there are 2 bolts on the side here that these go on. Looks like it's pretty basic. You can adjust them. Thanks, Kurt, for being my assistant here, because Otherwise, I'd have to do two things at once. And you know how good that works out, right?
Yeah. Not too good.
Not too good. By the way, it would be better if these were installed correctly. I believe they should go something like this.
Oh.
Yeah, it says washer and nut on the inside. Okay.
I found the start button.
You did?
Yeah. On this thing.
Take out skid shoes, bolts and nuts, assemble to the housing. Except, oh, I see. This is backwards. These are slotted nuts. The nut needs to go on the inside. Kurt, if you want to find a block of wood, you could set the block of wood on the bottom, and then you can come do this.
No need to pull a block of wood. Just get a box.
It's a little bit big. No. Okay.
Good. Works.
Until it slams down on my hand.
It won't. Just don't jostle it.
Famous last words.
If you jostle a bunch, then it will.
Here, come over here and put these in. Okay.
Ooh.
Be careful with the camera. I'll bring the camera over so we can see what we're doing here. Okay, so they have kind of a lock nut on the side, and you can adjust the depth this way, up and down. We'll start out by the highest position. Okay, what size do you think it is? 13 again?
It's either 12 or 13.
It's 13.
Yeah, 13.
13.
Should I do a small or big?
I don't care.
Big. Woo.
Now you got to push on that. Yeah, so there you go. Is this fun? Do you like assembling things?
Yes.
Why do you
Just
like
like a go-kart.
Like a go-kart?
Yeah.
So do you know why these blocks are here?
I know where that goes to.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an extra.
Now, we were wondering what these pins were. These are shear pins, so they sent 4 extra shear pins with us. And by the way, I guess I stand corrected. There are some snap-in connectors here for wire management. So we'll utilize those too. All right, ready for the other side?
Yep.
So did you tighten them down good?
Yep.
Okay, you come around the other side.
Whoa. Careful on that, mister.
Why?
Because we're on a very small block.
Okay, good job. Yep, the slots go on the outside. We're almost done. By the way, wait. Let me show you something. Take off that washer. Okay. This is what my dad taught me. And there are 2 sides to a washer. This side and this side. Which side is the finished side?
This side.
Yeah. So what I usually do is I always put the finished side out. It's just a picky thing. It doesn't really matter, but I like to do it that way. Does that make sense?
Yeah. If I keep the nut with me.
Okay, Sam. How are we doing here?
Done.
We're done?
Yeah.
Okay. You got them all tight? What?
One's off.
Okay. Yep, that's a problem. Okay, lift up.
What do we do? What's that look like?
They need to be even.
Yeah, 1 sec.
Oh yeah, you need to let that one down. Okay?
Oh yeah, this side is up too high, this back side.
Okay, well, let's adjust that. That should be an easy fix, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to put the camera right here. Hold on. I want to show you something. We're going to actually adjust this down a little bit. Okay? Because I don't think it should be up that high. All right, here we go. I want about a 1/2 inch. You know how I know where a 1/2 inch is? I can feel it on the back of my finger. Just so that this skids across the snow, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's do the other side. Here we go.
Both level.
So go ahead and loosen these up. That's tighten. Okay, wait. Now, let's get this paper out of here. Paper, lift. Okay, good. Now, wait. Okay,
Tighten.
that should be pretty, let's see, are we level? No. Up, loosen. Both of them. Okay, see that? It
Yep.
flattened.
Now tighten.
A second. Hold on. I'm going to put a little bit of down pressure. Okay, tighten it up. You're loosening. Okay, let's check our balance. I think that's good. Do the back. Okay. Doesn't have, yeah, there you go. Okay, now we're square, right?
Yep.
We're square in the ground. What is that little red thing for? Where does that go?
It's either an extra clip or just a clip.
Huh?
So you have this one.
Oh, what is that for? It's like a disengage thing, huh? All right, we'll leave it in there.
And I think this one's an extra. If I don't lose it first.
You just lost it. Okay, what about these? What about this cover? Does that go down? How about these screws?
These are in there.
Can you make sure that these are tight with the screw Phillips?
Sure.
Okay, that's good. Okay, seems to freewheel good. Let's do some cable management. Are they loose a little bit, or are they good?
A little bit.
Okay. Okay, I'm just going to put these snaps on here. Like this. I'm going to route these cables in here. Oh. Here, can you hold this camera? No, gentle. Just leave it. Kurt, drop it. Okay, just okay, like this. I'm going to actually run both of these through this connector. The problem is it needs to be a right-hand connector.
Maybe it goes on this thing.
Well, they don't go down far enough to do that. Small details.
Maybe I don't think it's for this. I think it's for this.
Yeah. Probably so. Probably so. Yep. Sure would be nice if they had one for these cables here, because we have 1, 2, 3 of them. Oh, Kurt, what happened here? This chute cable? Shouldn't that chute cable be
Whoops.
on the other side?
I'll loosen that and switch it. It's 10.
I think it should be on the other side.
It is. It should be.
You see here, these are not long enough to secure across this horizontal member, which would make sense. And this way, I don't know. So one of the things here that I just noticed is this was kind of not, this actually could be, can you hold that? This could be zip tied here. And I think it'd be a little bit better if it was. It's a little small or big for one. So I'm just going to put a zip tie around that so that this is a little bit of insurance policy. How about that? That way everything is happy, everything is tied down. Let's take a look in here. I don't like the way these cables, you see, are just kind of loose there. Maybe that's the way they should be, but I don't. And this one is connected this way. Okay, and then up here, if you look up here, I'm just seeing a loose cable here. You could probably use a zip tie. Anyway, that's kind of a picky thing. Okay, so Kurt, why don't you demonstrate this?
Okay.
Pull back on this lever. Okay, so that tilts it down. Okay, right? So that's your chute angle. And then you can move it right and left. Okay. Very good. And
This is power, I'm guessing.
yeah, we're going to go over the operation here in just a second. Hold on a second. Let's look at this battery. Nope, just set it down. Just a second. Okay, so we've had it charging here. It was almost charged before, and it shows full. Oh, it's got a little light on it here too. Why is there a light? How do you turn off the light? Oh, hold it down. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, so this goes one way, right?
Yep.
Connectors go this way.
Yep, like that.
And it snaps into place. Just a second. Hold on. And this way you can check the battery capacity from the back. It's not going to vibrate out of there. Okay, so then we just close this. Okay, stand back. We're gonna turn on the start switch. Okay, there we go. We see the indicator. It says green. Green is good. Okay. I want you to hold this nice and level right here. Okay. And I'm gonna hold down on the deals. Whoa. Okay, what's the problem, Kurt? Is it hitting the deal? Oh, it's hitting. Is this hitting this?
A little bit, yeah. We're hitting concrete.
You sure it's hitting the concrete? Don't get your fingers in there.
Oh, you need the snow outside that we can always test on.
This is not enough snow yet. Okay, I'm going to lift up on it and we'll try it again. Stay away.
Whoa,
We have a light.
that's bright.
Okay.
No, it was not hitting the concrete.
It wasn't? Why is it doing that, making that noise?
That's just how it is.
Really?
Because we're doing it dry. There's nothing going through it. It's the back thing that shoots the stuff out the chute. It's the back thing that's spinning and making that noise.
Oh, so forward. Oh, looks like we need to adjust this. This is not right. Okay, I want you to run that so I can see what's going on here.
Okay. So exactly, what do I do?
Just
Put this one down?
both of them down. Hit the start switch first.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's the back thing.
there's something wrong. I don't think it should make that type of noise. Let's take the battery out and we're going to do some troubleshooting.
But could we go eat?
So there are some things that we discovered here. First off, this back of this housing was actually hitting on the back of this, so I had to pound this down. Getting this supposedly this pin to come out was almost impossible, so we just pounded this back because it was actually rubbing against the housing in the back. So whoever put this together did not do a pretty good job. The other problem is here. You'll see it when I'm turning this thing backwards. Let's see if I can get my light in here. What happens is that this rivet here is hitting, and it's hitting here too. It's actually hitting this gear, and that's also causing it to make noise. So we're going to have to grind that down because that's not good. So there's a couple of design flaws. This housing behind here is too close to this bell on this blower. And then the other thing is they could have put that up here, but they didn't. They put it directly in line with the spline, and it's actually hitting the gear. You can see where it's been rubbing here. So we're going to attempt to fix that now, and hopefully she'll be a lot smoother. The other thing I don't like is this type of banging between this, and it's just because the pins are not very tight in here, but maybe that's how they're all made. Here's another thing that I discovered is I was thinking that these were bearings, but they're not. It's just a plastic bushing and a piece of metal. There's no bearing in here. It's just plastic, you know, and so it's not really a good point to, I don't know how long this would last. But you can see what they did is they, instead of bolting this together, they just actually did these rivets all the way around. Here's another one, here's another one. And just kind of slapped it together. So it's something I don't like. Anyway, we're going to fix this, and then I think it should work much better. Okay, now let's see if that works better. Let's see if I can find some black paint. Paint that. All right, we'll just kind of cover this up again. Make sure it doesn't rust. Okay, that should be better. Now let's see what happens. This should be much improved. Okay, so we made the adjustments, got the clearance on the pop rivets in the center, and they should look much better now. Let me show you what we did. I'm gonna just tilt this back here like this. Okay, now all these are painted, and now we have clearance on these gears. Okay, and then we have clearance in the back. Okay, no more rubbing. Still don't like the way those things do that. You can see there's pop rivets here, here, and here. And pop rivets around this housing here. Yep. So it should probably go around to make sure all the bolts are tight. Okay, let's start this up. Okay, battery green, hold down. And that's how it should sound. Let's look at this here. And coming out of this just one chute. Okay, that is much better. That's what I expected when we get it out of the box, but it didn't do that. So we turn the light on, that's what that looks like. We'll see how bright that is at nighttime. It just seems a little okay. We'll go through the operation here one last time. This is what turns the spout. Looks like it turns from about almost 85 degrees to front to side, not quite 90 degrees. I would say about 75 to 80 degrees to the right. Maybe that can be adjusted so that it throws an equal amount, but at this glance it doesn't do that. This thing here is for adjusting the throw of it. So if you don't want to throw it high, you bring this back. This is safety here, and you have to have two hands on the unit, and then this is your forward and back. which I'll demonstrate in just a second. Okay. All right, so we started up. Okay, and hands, whoa. So unless this is in neutral, it's going to go forward and backwards. Okay, I get it now. So this goes forward like this. You put these two down. And it goes backwards. This goes forward. Okay. Well, we'll try it out here when we get to the snow. Huh, that's a little weird. It seems like I want to turn to the right. Okay, neutral is indicating not exactly where it is. Okay, let's try it one more time. Got to find neutral. All right, well, we'll see how it works in the snow. It's much better than when we took it out of the box. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let's see. So, what are my impressions on this Powersmart 80 volt 24-inch snowblower? By the way, this is model HB2805A. That's HB2805A. First off, I would say that the build quality is not up to what I would expect. Using pop rivets, no bearing support, just kind of a plastic insert. You know, I think that whoever assembled it quickly because they didn't even check to make sure that the drum inside was not rubbing, especially with, you know, the auger as well, because wherever they put the pop rivet in was directly touching onto the auger, and nobody took time to figure that out. 80 volt battery is a kind of a non-standard battery. It's lithium ion. I wish it was lithium iron phosphate. So I'm a little concerned that this battery hopefully will be safe in our facility here, especially charging. Again, I wish it was lithium iron phosphate. The controls are plasticky to turn it on, and they're mechanical to actually move the chute back and forth. The auto start, pushing the button, I think is pretty good. And the two safety levers, you have to have them on to actually start the machine. I think that's good. There's this little clean out shovel on the side here. I'm sure in wet snow you're going to plug the chute, so that's kind of good for digging. When I drive this thing forward and backwards, it's like the right drive or the right tire is actually driving, and the left one is just along for the ride. So it's not a solid axle for some reason. They probably did that so that you could turn it easy, so one slips while the other one goes the other direction. So I think it would be better to have a track on this unit. And like some of the other snow blowers, you have a lot more traction to propel this thing forward. We'll see how this does in the snow when we actually have any meaningful snow to put it through. What else? The deflector seems to be okay. I think it's not very strong. The chute is open in here all the way up, so it's trying to push snow. We'll see how far it goes. This housing around the impeller is plastic. I guess I would like to see metal on that. And other than that, there's no maintenance because it's battery. So that's a plus, as long as the battery will last through multiple charges. And we'll see what the recycle time is on the unit. Aside from assembling and having a disappointing racket rubbing metal sound at first, it seems to be working just fine now after having the proper clearances. So we'll put it through its tests here coming up. So once again, thank you for watching this review, and this was a sponsored review of the Powersmart 24-inch electric snowblower. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.